Hello and welcome to ILTV's Evening Update. I'm Natasha Kirchek here with the latest news from Israel.
A 2015 plan to cut down the number of career soldiers in the Israeli Defense Force has had a drastic effect on morale. According to a military report released Sunday, the Army's Gideon plan, which cuts thousands of positions, has put severe strains on the IDF's healthcare system. The findings are worrying. We're talking doctors with over 1,000 patients and mental health officers responsible for over 2,000 soldiers. Out of around 7,000 investigated written complaints, 58% of them were legitimate, and complaints about poor morale and shoddy medical treatment are growing. Young commanders are feeling unmotivated, complaining about substantial time away from their wives and families and low pay. And there are serious questions as to if the younger replacements for long-term non-commissioned officers have enough experience to replace career officers. Israel says it never negotiated with the hunger-striking Palestinian terrorists who recently broke their strike, but Palestinian officials are singing a different tune. They're claiming that Israel has agreed in principle to 80% of the Palestinian demands. That means no more security bans on hundreds of family visitors, more candies and other gifts, and more visits from family members in Gaza. Israel says it's only spoken to the Red Cross, and the Palestinians are claiming they negotiated directly with convicted terrorist Marwan Barghouti for 20 hours. An Israeli prison services spokesperson says that no benefits were given to national security prisoners and that there were no negotiations. And they're saying the strike was called off because the PA has agreed to pay for additional family visits instead of the Red Cross. The Tel Aviv Gay Pride Parade is an iconic part of city life here, and every year LGBT tourists from across the world fly in to join the fun. This year, a local resident is making his first appearance, British Ambassador to Israel David Query. Query and his husband Aldo Enrique are going to march in the parade in a family-friendly float. They just put out a video to announce this, and with the happy families, bright colors, and adorable kids and dogs, it's definitely setting a G-rated tone. The Den hotel chain is sponsoring their float, which is designed to look like a big ship. It'll be in the back of the parade, probably to keep some distance from the more adult-themed floats in the front. The ship float will be easy for parade goers to climb on and off. The upcoming Tel Aviv LGBTQ Film Festival is running into problems as directors pull their films. According to film organizers, the BDS activism has caused a severe threat to the existence of the film festival. The festival's jury has filmmakers and activists from Israel and across the world, including self-identified Palestinian Israelis. But for radical groups like Pinkwashing Israel, which oppose any interaction with Israelis, cultural or otherwise, that's not enough. While some filmmakers have agreed to remain in the festival and others have already signed over the rights to screen their movies, the boycott efforts this year appear to be much more successful than in years past. Hopefully it won't put a damper on the Pride Week celebrations in Tel Aviv. The BDS movement, however, has been much less successful in Lebanon, where attempts to block the release of Hollywood blockbuster Wonder Woman have failed to keep it out of theaters. The BDS campaign in Lebanon is arguing that since Wonder Woman stars Israeli actress Gal Gadot, it's illegal to screen it in Lebanon. Gadot served in the IDF and has made public statements in favor of Israeli security operations. But that's not stopping Lebanese filmmakers from promoting the film, and it's not stopping the Lebanese public from buying advance tickets. The movie is said to take place in the European trenches of World War I, and the former Israeli beauty queen's portrayal of the DC comic superhero is already making waves in Israel. For those who loved her in Batman vs. Superman, a feature film sounds like a great way to kick off the summer, boycott or not.
That's all for now. Stay tuned on ILTV.tv for our main daily broadcast playing after this. I'm Natasha Kirchek, and see you next time with our morning briefing from Israel at 8 a.m. Eastern Time.